Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our module, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
An awesome and amazing afternoon, everyone. Hello everyone to all our learners, teachers, and of course, sa ating mga parents. No, welcome to our ETUlay online tutorial sa English 8. Hello, I have a partner this afternoon. Good afternoon, Tutor Nef.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, so kumusta po kayo, Tutor Nef?
Yes, hello po. I'm so glad to be here po, Tutor Ruby, sa English 8.
Yes, so I have a new face of Teacher Jovi. This afternoon po, si Tutor Net yung makakasama natin from SDO Pasig City. And of course, you are with us every 2:20 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon po. Kasi Tuesday is Choose English Day. And of course, Tutor Net, no, it's good to all our learners and viewers to click like, of course. Then, pa-heart naman dyan. At syempre, sharing is loving, no? Kaya share lang po. Ayan, Tutor Nef, last week pala may activity kami sa additional exercise. Ayan, yung topic about cyberbullying. Tapos may link siya na pinapanood namin sa mga learner natin. Pa-recognize po, Tutor Nef, kung sino po yung ating amazing learner last week.
Yes, we have the amazing English outputs. Okay, we have Kimberly Manawag from Ocampo National High School, SDO Camarines Sur. Ayan. And we also have Mary Antoinette Dadis from Ocampo, also Ocampo National High School, SDO Camarines Sur. All right.
Wow, congratulations.
Congratulations, learners.
And with that, Tutor Nef, we are so grateful for the reference that you are using this afternoon. Ayan, Quarter 3, Module 5. It's all about using cohesive devices. And we are so grateful sa DepEd Central Office, specifically the Bureau of Learning Resource. Yes. Ayan. Ayan yung mga topics namin for English 8, Tutor Nef. We're done with week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But for this week, Tutor Nef, what is our topic, by the way?
Yes. Our topic for this week is, of course, we are in week 6, right, Tutor Ruby?
Yes,
so it is using appropriate cohesive devices in various types of speech.
That sounds interesting. Okay, and of course, before proceeding to our new topic, let's go back. A short thought, okay? A sort of review. Okay, everyone, please prepare now. So the direction is identify the type of issue being described. And Tutor Nef will do the honor of reading the first item.
Okay, for our first item is, listen carefully, children or dear learners, an issue that reflects the scarcity of resources which are deemed insufficient to satisfy human wants and needs. So what is that? Letter A, social, B, moral, or letter C, economic? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Type na,
Everyone.
dear learners, yung inyong mga answer for our item number 1. Let us see, Tutor Ruby, meron na ba silang sagot? Medyo mabibilis pala silang mag-type ng kanilang comment na
Yes,
iwan
because they
na
are
ako.
already grade 8 learners, Tutor Nef, no? And while waiting for others to give their answers, hello to Ayana, Princess, Mary, Christelle, and Kathleya, of course. So, yes, last week, we talked about some issues like social, moral, and economic issues. So, this is the first item. And they are sending now a
Okay,
lot
so
of
we have the
answers.
different answers
Mm-mm.
from our learners. Tutor Ruby, we have Kathleen, Katleya Soriano answers letter C. Okay, so most of them, I think all of them are answering letter C. So our correct answer is, of course, letter C. That is economic issue.
Yes, good job, everyone. And now let's proceed to item number 2. This is about an issue or action that do not conform to the shared norms and values, culture, and beliefs distinguished by a certain community or social setting. So, everyone, type now your answer. Wow, and the answers are flooding already to Net in our
Yes,
comment
I can see that.
section. Hmm.
Okay.
Let's check if they are correct. And the correct answer for number 2 is yes. There you have it. Yes, it's a moral issue. So when we talk about moral issue, it's an action that do not conform to the shared norms and values, culture, and belief distinguished by a certain community or social setting. Congratulations, good job,
Good job.
Ayana, Jasmine, and a lot of them. Ayan, no? So how about for item number 3, Tutornet? Please do the honor.
Okay, for item number 3, an issue that involves people in the society that prevent them from functioning at the most desirable level. Okay, learners, what do you think is that? Letter A, social, B, moral, or letter C, economic? Type in your answers now. Ayan.
Yes. And of course, later, we are excited to hear from you with regards to your score. Yes, they answered already, most of them. Yes,
Yes.
say letter
Most of them
A.
says letter A. Meron ding letter C. Now let us check our correct answer. Of course, that
Mm.
is letter A, social issues. Good job,
Yes,
learners.
congratulations, Ryunda, Princess Ayeka. We have also Kath, Bea, and all of you. Okay, congratulations. So, social issue. It is an issue
Okay.
that involves people in the society that prevent them from functioning at the most desirable level. There you have it. Now, we would like to hear from you in our comment section. Please tell us about your score in our review. Okay, for sure, Chiturnef, most of them got perfect. Oh,
Yes, I can see
perfection
that.
is our habit here in ETUlay, but sometimes it's okay, of course, not getting perfect
Yes.
score. Hmm. All right. So, ayan si
Yan.
Katleya,
303
3
na.
over
Yes.
3. I see also, ayan, Janelle. All right. Marielle got 2, and that's okay. We have Katleya, Kimberly, Princess, Christine, Jasmine. Okay, so congratulations everyone for your active participation. Now, moving on for this afternoon's topic, Internet. Again, we would like to emphasize that this afternoon's topic is all about using appropriate cohesive devices in various types of speech. Okay, so are you ready? If you are ready now, please send us hearts. Okay, we are so excited to see your
I think
hearts
they are
flooding
all
in
ready,
our
Tutor
comment
Rubilin.
section. Yes. All right. Tutor Nev, please read the objectives for our learners this afternoon.
Okay, for our quarter 3, week 6 objectives, First, we have classify the different types of cohesive devices. Another one is use appropriate cohesive devices in a paragraph. And of course, write a speech using appropriate cohesive devices. Tutor Ruby?
Yes, so everyone, again, these are our guides for this afternoon session. So let's get started. Okay, moving on. Here's the directions. Choose the appropriate cohesive devices and completing the following sentences. All right, so first, let's have this one. Okay, so here's the item number one. Will you cook my favorite food? Blank. Will I just buy it? So there are four choices: A, and, B, bought, C, or D, so. Please type the number and the letter of the correct answer. Tutor Neff, do you like cooking your food at home or you
Oh,
prefer
yes,
to
of
buy
course.
sometimes?
Oh, no. That is not good for our health. Yung mga fast
Mm.
food natin, medyo minimize natin ng konti.
I agree. But you know what? Answers are flooding in our comment section, Internet. According to
Yes,
them, the
I can see
answer
them.
is letter C. Let's check if they are correct, Internet. Ayan, si Jasmine, Ayeka,
Okay.
Kavleya, Bea, Mary, Cyril, Kakashan. There you have it. You got it correct. Good
You're
job.
so active, ha? Good job,
Yes, yes,
learners.
yes. How about for number two, Internet?
Okay, for number 2, blank, having their online classes. The children were assisted by their parents. And here are our choices. Letter A, although, B, because, C, such as, or letter D, while. Okay, what do you think is the
Oh.
correct answer, learners?
Oh,
Ayan,
you
ang
know what,
bibilis sila
Internet?
mag-type ng kanilang,
Yes po.
yes, okay.
Nakaka-inspire.
Yes, very active. Ayan, si Christopher. May sagot na agad sila sa number 2. Let us check our
Mm.
correct answer. Yes, and that
And
is
letter,
letter D.
good
While.
job. Ayan,
All
Angelica,
right.
Jewel. I see also Christopher, Kafleya, Angelica, Marniel. Oh, ayan si Maya. Thank you so much. Moving on to number three. Okay. Bullying is not good as it affects emotional and psychological behavior of an individual. Most victims of bullying experience physical, emotional, and mental health issues. Here's the question. What cohesive device is applied in the given sentences? Is it A, pronouns, B, repetition of words, C, synonyms, or D, transitional devices? Make sure to write the number and the letter of the correct answer. Type now your answer. Oh, there you have it, kids. And of course, our grade 8 learners are very active to turn F, no? All right. According to Kimberly, it's letter D. How about the others? Hmm. All right. So let's analyze the statement above. Oh, Kaisar also says D. Christopher D. But uh, we are going to identify here the cohesive device applied in the given sentence. All right. Let's check. Tutor what is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer for this is letter B, repetition of words. Let me tell you which part is being repeated here for emphasis. Okay, for emphasis. So here, bullying is not good as it affects emotional and psychological behavior. Okay, emotional and psychological behavior. And right here below, emotional is repeated. So the correct answer for number three is letter B, repetition of words. And Meryl Kate Pascual got it right. Congratulations. Let's move to turn F for number four.
Okay, for number 4, what type of text tells a story or real event that has happened to some characters in a specific place and time? Here are
Yes.
our choices. Letter A, demonstrative. B, informative. Letter C, narrative. And letter D, persuasive.
Yeah, so we are still in pre-test to Turnet, right? So, uh, while waiting for others, hello to Jethro Mercado, Maria Luisa, Kaisar. All right, for number 4, according to Jewel, it's letter C. Kimberly also says letter C. Christopher, letter C. Let's check to Turnet. What type of text tells a story or real
Yes, that's
event that
letter
has happened?
C.
All right, it's narrative. Why? Why? We need to explain because a while ago they're asking why it's repetition, right? So emotional is being repeated in number 3. Here in number 4, it is narrative because the type of text tells a story or real event that has happened to some characters in a specific place and time. Good job, everyone. Most of you got it right. Ayan, si Ayana, si Mary, si Jasmine, si Eman. How about for number 5, Tutor Neff?
All right. For
Ayan.
number
Yes.
5,
Mm.
yes, Tutor Ruby.
Which among these sentences uses a cohesive device correctly? So the choices here is a bit longer, but I know you can comprehend. So letter A, I want to enroll this school year, but I want to continue learning. Letter B, I want to enroll this school year unless I want to continue learning. Or letter C, I
Mhm.
want to enroll this school year, yet I want to continue learning. Or letter D, I want to enroll this school year because I want to continue learning. All right, so which among these sentences uses a cohesive device correctly? Okay. Oh, Tutor Neff, answers are flooding in our comment section, and most of you
Yes. Ang dami
uh,
na agad.
say letter D. Are they correct? Let's reveal the correct answer. Oh,
Yan.
yay! It's letter D. Good job, everyone. So, can you tell us your score for this activity? So, you can type in our comment section for us to recognize you. All right. So, Tutor Neff, our learners got 5/5. That's
Wow, that's great.
yes. So,
Ayan,
congratulations.
si Marnielo, 5/5 siya.
Si Kathleya, 4/5. Si Ayana, 4/5. Christine, 4/5. And yeah, most of them got 4/5. But that's a good start, no, for all of you. Now, let's proceed to the next part of the lesson, Internet. Please do the honor.
Okay, for our awareness, let me read to you. Cohesive devices are words or phrases used to connect between ideas, between different parts of text. No, Tutor Ruby, no, kanina natutuwa ako kasi dun pa lang sa ating review, I think that is a review activity, no?
Yes.
They already know or they have prior knowledge about the cohesive
Mm-mm.
devices. So when we say cohesive devices, these are words or phrases used to connect ideas between different parts of text. Ayan, Tutor Ruby.
Yes. Then here, when we talk about cohesive devices or how to achieve cohesion, because in writing, it's very important to be cohesive, not just in writing, but of course in speaking. So there are some things that can help us, like knowing the connectors, the one in red box. Examples of the connectors are the word and. You can also use therefore and because. And of course, there are also things that can help us achieve cohesion in writing, like repetition of words or ideas for emphasis, to give emphasis on that specific topic or idea. Or you can also use synonyms. This is very popular. Using synonyms or keywords and phrases. And of course, you can also or we can also use pronouns and determiners. Later, we will explain when or how to use all this. And of course, you can also use transitional devices. So, example of these are in conclusion, however, or moreover. There are a lot of things that we can discover this afternoon, our dearest learners. So moving on to Terneth. Hey, hey.
Next. Yon.
There you have it. Laban lang.
Yes,
Okay.
the text types may be, ayan, informative, persuasive, narrative, and demonstrative. These are the things that we have talked about kanina with our grade 6 learners, tutor.
Yes, because Chiternef, like any form of writing or any form of speaking, because in the previous lesson we talked about literature, and we know
Yes.
very well that it requires cohesiveness. So at this point, it is important to learn how cohesion can be best be achieved. Specifically, what devices can writers take advantage to come up with a well organized message. That's the goal, to have a well organized message or well organized write up, right? So let's move on to the next one, Chiternef. Uh, there's a dialogue, right?
Yes. All right.
Okay. So in this dialogue, we can discover some cohesive devices being used for us to learn more on how it is being used. So this time, I will be the teacher to Turnet and you will be the learner. Will that be okay to you?
Yes, that would be okay. Let's do it.
Yay! All right. Now, hello. Is Anna on the line? I am Mrs. Cruz, her advisor in grade 8.
Yes, ma'am. This is Anna. How are you, ma'am? I've been inside our house since the day the government declared that it is not safe to go out. I miss going to school. I miss listening to your discussions. And I also miss talking with my classmates. However, my parents tell me to stay home because they are concerned of my safety.
Despite the situation we are in, Anna, I'm happy to hear that these things from you. You really love going to school. Even I, myself, I miss school and my students so much. Although we are facing a pandemic right now, the Department of Education still puts on effort towards helping you continue schooling. So, the department offers different learning modalities online, such as online, modular, television or radio-based instruction, and blended learning. Your parents should not worry because the department considers everyone's safety.
Wow, that sounds great, ma'am. Therefore, we do not have to worry anymore. My parents will be pleased to know this. Since we have internet at home, I think I can do online. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, ma'am. Stay safe and God bless.
You are welcome, Anna. Send my regards to your parents. Stay healthy and enjoy learning. All right. So, to our learners out there, to our viewers, what is the dialogue all about? Can you please type in our comment section? Hmm. Okay. I know they are listening to us, Terneth, right? Okay, so
Yes.
hello, they are still watching with us. Ayan, si Rionda. We have also Bea, Valerie, Marielle. So what is a dialogue all about? If you were listening to us this uh, afternoon. Okay.
I
But
think they
good
are
thing,
still typing their answers, Tutor
yeah.
Ruby.
But good thing these days, Tutornet, because we have limited face-to-face classes, right? You can say hello to
Yes.
your learners already. Yes, and I know they have uh, enjoyed these days, Tutornet. How about you,
Yes.
Tutornet? What
Most of
was
our
your,
learners are
yeah,
already with the face-to-face, expanded face-to-face, no?
mm,
Classes na. They really miss the school. Me
yeah.
also, I miss the school, I miss the students, I miss the different faces, their facial reaction when they see your classroom, na-miss talaga nila.
Sobra. And yan, sabi ni Bea, the dialogue is about the student who misses go to school. Okay, good. Thank you for that, Bea. How about the second question to Turneth? Mm-hmm. Ayan. Ayana also said it's all about Anna who misses to go to school. Now, what is the concern of Anna's parents in enrolling her to class this school year? Oh, okay. As teachers, we have some concern also. And of course, our parents, they want their kids or their children to be safe at all time. Hmm. Okay, Chuternath, how about the next question? I know question number two is right there. What is the concern of Anna's parents in enrolling her to class this school year? Hmm. Yes, you're right. It's all about the safety because our health is very, very important. Now, for question number three, how did Mrs. Cruz convince Anna and her parents to attend school? Oh, Chaternev. How about you? How did you convince your learners to continue studying uh, amidst pandemic, starting
Yes,
20,
of course.
yeah, starting
First and
2020?
foremost,
Mm-mm.
Yes, first and foremost, we encourage our learners, our children to be vaccinated first. Of course, it is
Mm-mm.
not yet mandatory, but we highly encourage them to be vaccinated to keep us, all of us, safe from the pandemic. And of course, sabi nga
Yes,
natin, di ba, nakakamiss talaga ang classroom setup, ang face-to-face. No, that is why
yes,
we prepared so much in our school, no? All the safety protocols that the IATF is being, ano, the mandatory itself is being rolled out in our schools to convince, of
yes.
course, the parents.
Very
Yes.
good. That's good, Internet. And of course, our learners in the comment section, they answered our question number two, and they are correct that the parents of Anna is concerned about her safety, right?
Yes.
But Mrs. Cruz convinced Anna and her parents to attend school because we have a lot of modalities or learning modalities to consider. We have modular, online, we have also TV-based or uh, radio-based, right? But Anna consider online learning because they have internet connection at home. So, uh, problem is solved. And now here we are. We are trying to go back to the normal setup, and vaccination is one. But though it's not compulsory, right, at this moment, but
Yeah.
hopefully we can stay safe at all times. All right. So thank you for that, learners. Okay. Ayan, sabi ni Kaiser, to convince them that the students are going to be safe if ever there will be face-to-face class again. Good job. Mhm. Yes. Now moving on to Terneth.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So let's have this one. For number one, to Terneth.
Okay, for the analysis part, number one, okay, stay healthy, blank, enjoy learning with us. I think they need to supply the correct What is that, Tutor Ruby?
Yes, they need to
Did I miss
supply.
the direction? Did I miss the direction?
Okay, so
Okay.
they need to supply the possible cohesive device
Has a device. All right.
to complete the sentence.
The
Okay,
sentence.
yan. Kaiser is so fast. According to them, actually, we have Tintin, Kaflaya, Marielle, Kimberly. They said and. The missing word in number one is and. Stay healthy, Blanc, enjoy learning with us. Oh, what is that? And
Let
the
us
correct
see our
answer
answer.
to Turnett for number one is
Yes, good job. That is and.
and. Okay.
Okay.
Stay healthy and
And
enjoy
enjoy.
learning. Okay. How about for number two, Turnett?
Okay, blank. We do not have to worry anymore. Okay, what do you think is the missing cohesive device to complete this statement or sentence? You can type in your answer
Yes.
ating
Okay.
comment section. Ayan,
Hello,
meron na agad.
hello.
Tutor B. Si
Yes, we
Kaiser. Nice na
have
Kaiser sumagot, ha?
Marielle, also Marielle, Tintin. Okay. And also si Mary Cristile. Okay. Nakaka-inspire yung mga learners na ganito,
Yes.
Chiternef, no? All right, let's
Yes.
check if
Let's
they
check.
got the correct answer.
All
Yay! Good
right.
job! All right.
Therefore, we do not have to worry anymore. Good job, learners. Okay,
Mhm.
next. Tutor Ruby.
Yes. In item number three, there are two missing words. Okay, so
Okay.
please analyze and supply by typing in the comment section. All right, there are two answers in number three. Blank, my parents told me to stay home and stop schooling. Blank, they are concerned of my safety. Okay, what are the missing words in number three? Learners. All right. You know what, Internet? I have also children during the pandemic, of course. As a parent, I prefer them to stay home so that
Of
they will be
course.
safe, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And as parents, we are so concerned to our children's safety. Now let's check their answer, Internet, if they got the correct answers for number three. All right.
All
Yan, sabi
right.
nila. Okay, yes. For first, we have however, and second is because. However, my parents told me to stay home and stop schooling because they are concerned of my safety. So, uh, congratulations to those who got it correct. All right, ayan si I see the answer of, ayan, ang bilis na wala, Christopher. Good job. Kaslaya also got it
Leia
right.
also. Janelle also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really true, Tutornet, that before there were really uh, learners who decided to stop schooling with the permission of their parents. Okay. But moving on to the next topic, Tutornet. So there are things that can help to achieve cohesion in writing. What is the first way, Tutornet?
Okay, the first one is repetition of words or ideas. This helps to focus your ideas and to keep your reader on track.
Okay. And of course, there's a sample to that. Example, most people find contemporary art difficult to understand. Contemporary art is purposely abstract, leaving the viewers wondering what they are looking at. As you observe, the word, the words contemporary art is being repeated. Okay, repetition of words or ideas. So, to really put emphasis, okay, like most people find contemporary art difficult to understand. Why it's difficult to understand? Because contemporary art is purposely abstract. So,
Abstract.
yeah, because of that, reason. Okay. So the main topic really there is the contemporary art. How about for the second way, tutor Neth?
Okay,
Uh,
for another way of writing wherein cohesion and writing may be achieved through is the use of synonyms for keywords and phrases. When we say synonyms, these are words that have essentially the same meaning and they provide some variety of word choices, helping the reader to stay focused on the idea being discussed.
Yes, of
Yan.
course. You know
Ayan.
what? Knowing a lot of synonyms, it widens our vocabularies also, right? So here, examples for synonyms for keywords and phrases. At the end of the run, he was suddenly afraid. The height of the tree terrified him. So meaning the words afraid and terrified have the same meaning. That's why they are synonyms. Oh,
Synonyms.
mm-mm. Okay. Moving on to number three, another way in which cohesion in writing may be achieved is through pronouns or determiners. So the words this, that, this, those, he, she, it, or they, and even we are useful pronouns for referring to something previously mentioned. Be sure, however, that you are referring to is clear. We need to communicate clearly. We need to express our thoughts or our uh, intention clearly. Okay, how about the example, Chitternet, for this?
All right, for the examples for pronouns and determiners, we have this. Mr. Nobiel Fraga is the CEO of Fraga Fisheries and Company. He became the CEO in 2018. So we used the word he or the pronoun he for Mr. Nobiel, ano? Okay.
Yes, the word he or the pronoun he refers to Mr. Noviel
Mr.
Fraga. Okay, and another way to achieve cohesion in writing is the use of transitional devices. When we talk about transitional devices, these are linkers like conjunctions or connectors. So these are the words which give cues to the readers on the relationships between sentences, joining sentences together. So transitional devices are so vital. So can you please read the example for this, Chiterneth? All right.
I
So
think
we
we
have,
don't have us. Where are the
yeah,
examples?
it's there after the statement Chiterneth. Like the most common cohesive device.
This
Uh,
one. The most common cohesive device
yes. Mm,
use is the use of transitional devices. Okay, so they are sometimes called linking words. Yeah, the linkers, the connectors, or transitional words. So these are words like, for example, or in conclusion. Another one is however, and then the word moreover. All right.
yes. And of course, these transitional devices are best expressed or we can really appreciate it when it is used in some text. Okay, there are a lot of text that we need to consider, Chitternet. So we will find it out in the next slide. Okay,
Okay.
so there are some types of text. So first is informative text. This text serves to provide interesting and useful information to your audience. So let me read the example here. Posting of health protocols is a must. It directs the people on how to follow physical distancing in the workplace, namely maintaining distance between employees and avoiding mass gatherings. Moreover, posting it at the entrance of every establishment is also advised. Furthermore, establishing daily disinfection procedures like placing hand washing stations and checking of body temperature are strictly practiced. These are simple precautionary measures for the prevention of virus transmission. So, why it's called informative text? Because it provides interesting and useful information for us to be safe from the virus or from the pandemic that we are facing. Okay, so there are some cohesive devices being used there, the one being highlighted, like namely, moreover, furthermore, like, and for. Okay, how about for another text type, Tutornet?
Yes, another text type is demonstrative text. This type of text teaches you something. So they differ from other types mostly because the writer shows its readers how to do things. And here is one example. The title is How to Wash Your Hands Properly. So I will read it to you. According to the World Health Organization or WHO, you need to wash your hands properly so that you can protect yourself against infection. Wash your hands with soap and water, then dry them thoroughly. If not, use alcohol-based hand rub. Sister B?
Yes, all right. So when you talk about demonstrative text, it teaches how uh, to do things. Okay, so for the next slide is a continuation and how to wash your hands properly. So there
All
are
right.
steps that we need to follow. Okay, so to continue, like washing your hands properly should be as long as singing the happy birthday to you, and you will sing it twice, something like
Twice.
that. Okay, and of course, there's a specific there are some specific steps that we need to follow because it's a demonstrative text. Like first, you need to wet hands with water. Second, there's also third step, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, so on and so forth. And of course, you consider there's a word then, and of course, finally, dry thoroughly with a single use of towel. So that's how a demonstrative text flows. Okay? There are steps being followed. Now, for third, persuasive text tutor, what this text is all about.
Yes, when we say persuasive text, this text is used to convince the readers or listeners to change the way they think, do, so they begin doing something new. All right. So
Yes.
here is some example. Okay, so why go out when it is much safer at home? Why don't you reflect and ponder on lessons brought about by this pandemic rather than blame others? Why do you always have to run or complain on social media about the government's work when you can be of help to it? My dear friends, this pandemic will never be gone if we, the people, will not help our government officials and frontliners prevent it. The only way we can be of help to them is to follow the implemented policies and health protocols. Hence, let us help together to heal our country as one. Tutor B,
Yeah, so we're
please
done with
say.
informative text. We have demonstrative text. Now we have this persuasive. And of course, fourth, we have narrative text. Now, when you talk about narrative, a text is used to tell a story. I love listening to stories, so I love narrative text as well. So it's often one that is based on personal experience. We love to share what happened to our lives, right? So example, on saving. As you can see, as a young teen, Camilla does not enjoy much of her teenage life, unlike the other teenagers do. Her weekends are spent on looking for work so she can earn her allowance. All right, so there are a lot of things like that, like the word unlike, so, and for. We have also moreover. We have also furthermore and despite. These are the cohesive devices being used in telling or writing a narrative text. Okay. Now, again, we can use a lot of cohesive devices in different text types. Okay, so I hope you still remember the different ways on how to achieve cohesion. Okay, and of course, the type of text that wherein you can utilize the cohesive devices. Now, let's have the assessment. Okay, everyone, we're so excited for your answers. Please read the direction to turn F.
Yes, for the direction, choose the appropriate transition words in completing each sentence. Type the letter of the correct answer. Let us have.
Yes, for number one. Okay, you can borrow my laptop. Blank, you will use it carefully. Okay, and the choices are letter A. Okay, so A and B as long as, C even if, or D so. Okay, go, go, go. All right, you can borrow my laptop. Blank, you will use it carefully. Oh, so please don't forget to write the number, the letter of the correct answer. Yes, you are correct. Christopher, let's check. Okay, the correct answer for number one is, ayan,
Letter
letter B. Good job,
B.
Jewel, Tintin, Maria, Kaflea, Jasmine. Moving on to number two, to turn F.
Yes. Number two, good news. We have a special offer. Buy one cell phone today and you will get a pocket Wi-Fi for free. You will surely love it because of its advanced features with 24 megapixel front and back camera. It is also a water-resistant phone. You don't want to miss this special offer. Call now in the above paragraph. This is the question. How is the word "and" used? And the choices are A, to add information, B, to show contrast or ideas, letter C, to compare two things, or letter D, to show reason. Come on, type in your answer in our comment section.
Yeah, I like this. Good
Okay.
news. Yes, we have a good news. All right. Yes, and the correct answer for number two is letter A. Good job,
A.
everyone. This is to add information. The and here, the
Yes.
and, A and D, is used to add information. And you are correct, Jewel, Kofleya, Christopher. We have also Cherry, Kimberly. Moving on to number three. Okay, for number three, what type of speech contains a list of instructions to follow? And the choices are letter A, demonstrative, B, oh,
Oh,
informative. It's okay. Okay, C,
technical glitch.
narrative, D, persuasive. Yes. So, as you can see there, list of instruction. When we talk about list of instruction, meaning to say there are steps to follow. Step one, step two, three. That's why it's called demonstrative type of speech or type of uh, text. Okay, for number four, tutor F.
Yes, number four, the mountainsides are fertile and abound in the vegetation, but the lowlands are rocky and barren. Which then is the meaning of barren? Letter
Yes.
A, dry. Oh, letter B, hard. Letter C, unproductive. Or letter D, productive.
Yes, this is
Okay.
one of the glitch sometimes to turn off if the file is being transferred from one device
Yes.
to another device. But it's okay. I know
Okay.
our learners are learning, and of course, uh, to be particular with the type of cohesion, we are talking about the type synonyms. Diba? We talk about synonyms. That's one way to achieve cohesion in writing. So another, here the word barren means unproductive. Okay, now for number five. Let's move now. Althea said that she didn't know Mr. Jose. Blank denied knowing blank. So the choices are A, he, her, B, all right, B, he, him, C, she, him, or D, she, her. Okay, so let's analyze why it's she, him. All right, so Althea said that she didn't know Mr. Jose. She, in the first blank, why? It refers to the name of Althea, right? She denied knowing him. Why him? Him here is a pronoun that refers to Mr. Jose. That's why the correct answer for number five is letter C. Good job, everyone.
Good
Jasmine,
job.
Leia, Maria, Tintin. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, moving on to the next activity. So, for our generalization of learning, complete the statements by typing the words in the comment section. Now, here's the activity. Now, actually, we have given here already the things that you need to master, our dearest learners. Now, what is cohesive devices? I hope you still remember when we talk about cohesive devices. These are words or phrases used to connect ideas between different parts of text. How about the text types that we mentioned this afternoon, Chiternef? What are those?
Yes, Tutor Ruby, those are the informative, persuasive, narrative, and demonstrative type of text.
And of course, when we talk about ways on how to achieve cohesion in writing or in speaking, there are ways like repetition or words or ideas. Then you can also use synonyms, then pronouns or determiners. And of course, you can use transitional devices. All right. Now, let's have the additional activity. But before that, let's check if we're able to meet our objectives, like classify the different types of cohesive devices, use appropriate cohesive devices in a paragraph, and write a speech using appropriate cohesive devices. Check for all those objectives. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. And for the additional activity, Chiternef,
Yes, the direction is you have to write a persuasive text about the topic, should soda be offered in school cafeterias? Oh, this is interesting. In 3 to 5 sentences, then use the cohesive devices in connecting your ideas. And of course,
there's
send your,
Mhm.
sorry,
Yes, we're
Tutor
so
Ruby.
excited. We're so excited to receive your outputs by sending it to the following messenger account of Tutor Robilin. Ayan, and of course, Tutor Jovi. Okay. Yes, we are looking forward for your output. And of course, thank you so much for joining us every Tuesday. Ayan, from 20 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course, we're so grateful that you are there with us this afternoon. Thank you for that slide, Jiternef. Then the next is, okay, uh, thank you so much for being with us, especially to all the junior high school English tutors. And your voice matters to us. Please, please scan this QR code for you to be heard by us for our improvement as well. Evaluate evaluate this session honestly. Yeah, here's another uh, um, feedback form.
The
Okay.
form.
Yes. Thank you so much. And of course, super fun time to all of us. Even if Tutor Jovi is not yet this afternoon, I know she is happy to read all your comments out there. And of course, let's enjoy learning because learning must be fun and engaging. Okay. And of course, up next with Tutor Job and Tutor Eli for English 9.
English.
Yeah, and thank you so much. I'm Tutor Ruby from SDO Lapu-Lapu City. Always say, have a smile on your face, love in your heart, fine thoughts in your hand, and have peace in your soul. And my partner is Tutor Net.
And I'm Tutor Net from San Lorenzo Ruiz Elementary School, SDO Pasig City. And I'm so grateful to be here this afternoon. Thank you, Tutor Ruby, for the time this afternoon. And see you all next Tuesday, as we always
Yeah.
celebrate Tuesday as Choose English Day.
Have a great day,
Bye!
everyone. Thank you to our director, Tutor Joy and Tutor Mil. Thank you so much po.
Thank you po.
I cannot move my I cannot move my cursor anymore. Thank you so much.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!